In this JavaScript tutorial, we are going to see inheritance in the JavaScript. Firstly, we will be understanding what is inheritance. Then we will see the examples for the inheritance in the JavaScript. So let's see what is inheritance. Inheritance is a concept of inheriting the properties of base class to the subclass, or you can inherit the properties of parent class to the subclass by using the extends keyword. So in a nutshell, in the base class, we will be having the functions or methods. So those can be inherited by using the extends keyword in the subclass or the child class. So coming to the syntax. So we will be creating a class which has the functions or methods. So these functions or methods can be inherited in the child class by using the extends keyword. Followed by that, you need to specify the parent class name or the base class name. And you can access all the properties of this particular parent class by creating an object of the subclass, that's the child class. So let's look at examples for the inheritance in the JavaScript. So I will open the VS Code here and I will quickly create the JavaScript file as inheritance underscore 5.7 and here I'll say .js. So that's it. Let me maximize this particular file. And here, so I'm going to create a class called one class called parent and another class called child, where I'm inheriting the properties of the parent class to the child class. So inside this parent class, we are going to create a simple one method. So that will perform the addition of two numbers. So here I'm going to create a class called parent. And here I'm creating a one method called add two numbers. And I will accept the number one and number two. So here I'll say number one and then number two. Then I will write the return statement and inside the brackets simply I will add the number one addition operator followed by number two. So we have created a class called parent and inside that we have created a function called add two numbers and it is accepting two arguments. One is number one and second one is number two. And then it returns the addition of two numbers. Now I will create the another class called child where I'm using the extends keyword. So this will inherits the property of the base class to the subclass or parent class to the child class. So here I'll say parent class name as parent and then so that's it guys. Now in this particular class child, right, we have not created a method called add two numbers, right? So if I create an object of child, I can access the properties of this particular base class. So let's create an object of child and let's see whether we can access this particular method in the subclass by using the child class object. So here what I will do is simply I'll create an object. So here I'll say const followed by that child object and then I will say new operator and then I'll say child constructor. So that's it guys. We have created an object of child class which does not have the add two numbers method, but still by using the object of child class I can access the property of the parent class because we have inherited by using the inheritance by using the extends keyword. So simply I'll say add two numbers. So here I'll pass the 10 comma 20. So 10 plus 20 it is 30 is the result. And if you look at this particular method, so this particular method returns the addition of two numbers. We have to save into the variable. So here I'll say var result. Then I will print this particular result variable value by using the console.log So here I'll say message as addition of two numbers. Then I will add the variable. That's it, guys. Now let's run this particular program and the output should be 30. So let's view the console output. And if you see the output here, addition of two numbers is 30, right? So here I'll say addition of two number is, and I will rerun this particular program. And if you see the output here, addition of two number is 30, right? So this particular child class does not contain the function called add two numbers, but it has the method by using the inheritance concept. It is using the, basically it is inheriting the properties of the base class, that's the parent class. And also you can create the functions within the child class also. So let's say here I'm creating one function called print some message, print message. And here I'll say just console.log. So basically you can invoke the current class functions also by using the same object. So let's add the one message here. So here I'll say JavaScript tutorial full course. So now I will invoke this particular method. So this method is present inside the child class only. So already we have the object of the child class. Simply I will use that particular object and then I will call the print message. Then let's run this particular program. And if you see the output here, so firstly it is invoking the method which is coming from the parent class, and in the second time, so this particular message is coming from the own class. So this particular function is implemented within the child class only, right? So this is how you can inherit the properties of base class to the subclass, and also you can add the own methods within the subclass or the child class in the JavaScript.